There she is.
I heard her this time.
What's going on, everybody? Merry holidays. Welcome to Tales by the Ghostlight. I'm your host, Sweet Potato Senpai. We have Rhiannon, played by Eileen, Asher, played by Toria, Henry, played by Andrew, and you will notice that Gabe is not with us. His schedule is way too hectic. He's got a kid and all these other things going on. So hopefully he can rejoin us eventually one day for some other type of gamage. But for now, it will just be us. Thank you for joining us. Happy holidays. Hope everybody's doing well and having a wonderful Christmas time. So let us get started. Marley was dead to begin with. There's no doubt whatever about that. The register of his burial was signed by all the people that sign those things these days. I don't know who they are. I didn't look them up. Old Marley was as dead as a doornail, which is why it was so damned odd that he was shopping for Christmas gifts at O'Patrick's Sporting Goods. His 10-year-old son, Thomas, loved basketball, so Jacob Marley thought he would get a new ball for the boy. Well, this naturally freaked everyone the hell out. This was not proper behavior for a dead man. Calls were made, and the gang was put on the scene. So, you just got the news from the man in the chair. What do you do?
We all pile into Henry's car.
It's a good start to get somewhere, yes. I guess.
And I guess we can go ahead and say that before camera started rolling, Asher rolled for their connect the dots move for the flake to look for wider patterns that current events might be a part of.
Okay.
Asher rolled a 9 on that, which means that I hold 1. So we're going to be holding on to that.
Okay.
And I've got my Destiny's Plaything as the chosen. I rolled a 2. Actually, I rolled a 3, but I have -1 weird. So that's great. And that just means that something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, real bad.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, may it be joyous and happy. So, you're on the road. Henry.
We're on the road. Henry.
What's the playlist sound like, Henry?
The playlist is just simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Oh, that jam. That jam
Henry
right there.
Henry decided to fix the radio by kicking some ass. Henry rolled a 6. In doing so, Henry was so busy with the radio that he didn't notice the reindeer that he hit. And now the car is totaled.
So the reason you all are getting this expedited version of what's happening is someone clicked record, didn't click the second button that allowed the Zoom woman to talk to me. And therefore, the whole first part of what we did was not recording. We are not professionals. Okay, I don't.
Simply having wonderful Christmas time.
Yeah. So the song was going a little too hard for everyone. It was stuck on repeat. And Henry tried to fix it, hit a reindeer, wrecked the car. And so they called an Uber. Uber picked them up. The same song was playing. And then that's when I realized that it wasn't recording. Thank you all for being here today. We're glad to have you.
And that's our Christmas episode.
You all look lovely in your Christmas shoes. Although I hate Christmas shoes. I mentioned that earlier as well. That song is horrible. So, all that being said, you have arrived at your destination. There are some people standing out front looking concerned. And just pointing in there and talking and, stuff like that. So, and the driver in their Ford Tempo pulls up and is like, "Oh, what's going on here? There's seems to be some kind of disturbance."
Oh, it's the holidays. Everything is a disturbance.
Probably ain't that the truth?
Yeah, I didn't know reindeer ranged so far south.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. And I just get out.
You're welcome. Y'all have a wonderful time shopping. Call me if you need me to pick you up, okay?
Is Dave the
Okay.
only Uber driver in Messiah County?
Probably.
Did Dave hear that?
My brother did it for a while, but we had an epic battle to see who the sole driver in this family was going to be, and it was quite awesome.
Rhiannon at this point has already like rated, tipped, is out of the car, like fast walking in those heels.
Thank you for the 5 stars.
Henry's going to see that and just walk away. Okay, thank you, Dave. All right, bye. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I think I want to, as we're walking up, I kind of want to take a look through the windows and see if like everybody who was in there is now out, or if there's still folks inside besides Jacob Marley.
No, there's some people still inside. Yeah, some people are just shopping, and they look a little concerned, but their Christmas shopping is priority. Now that some of these people are outside of the store, they have better range of aisles and stuff like that. So, but there are still some in there. So he's if you peek down one of the aisles, you see Jacob Marley just looking at basketballs, just kind of not really.
I will go ahead and grab a shopping cart, toss
Okay.
my purse in the little front part, and just like
Okay, roll to grab a shopping cart.
What is that? What is that?
This is going to be we're going to say act under pressure.
Okay. That is a 12.
Okay, all the wheels are fine.
Never mind.
Oh,
hey!
Wow.
Yeah, all 4
what
wheels.
A Christmas miracle.
All 4 wheels are killing it right now. Well lubricated, no squeakage. Yeah.
No.
No. No, none of that.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll kind of, as Rhiannon goes with her shopping cart, I think I'm gonna kind of go the opposite direction. Like, I'm not thinking that we're gonna need to do anything crazy here. This Asher's brain is kind of like, let's just try talking. Let's just see where that gets us. But I'm going to come down the aisle the opposite way that Rhiannon is coming, just to kind of make sure he stays in one place.
Okay.
What does he like? What does he look like?
A dude. Like, he hasn't been dead long. So he's maintained all of his skin and fleshiness. He looks a little pale, but not to the point where people are screaming and running away.
But we had a funeral for this guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of people were there. Yeah.
Cool.
And currently he looks very corporeal.
Oh yeah, he's picking things up. He's looking at them. He's like got 2 different basketballs in his hand. He's looking at both of them. Just had this blank look on his face.
Hey, Mr. Marley?
He turns his head real slowly. Hey, do I know you?
No, not really. Do you need help?
Absolutely. I don't know whether to get my son a regulation ball or one of these smaller ones. I'm not sure. I mean, he's kind of tall for his age, but I don't want his hand, I don't know. It's a tough one.
Sure. I can see how that would be a difficult decision.
It is. Yeah, it is difficult.
Maybe you should get the bigger one because he'll grow into it.
Maybe. Yeah, he is growing pretty fast. He's only 10 right now, so.
Yeah.
But maybe that's maybe that'll be good. And he has this moment. He's looking around like. Yeah. Sorry, you were saying?
This might sound like a weird question, but do you remember how you got here?
Yeah, I was just thinking, and no, I don't. I remember. Well, I don't remember much, honestly. I have a wife, I have a child.
Uh-huh. What's the last thing you remember?
Last thing I remember is being at work.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Do we know how Marley died?
He no, I don't know if you bothered to look that up. So as of right now, no, you do not. If being a small town, I don't know if you want to roll to see if you were up to date on all the local obituaries.
Yeah.
Then
This
just in case,
Hey,
that Asher would know that.
Asher's like, yeah, another one died. Check it out.
Yeah. Investigate a mystery?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, good. We like that. Ooh, baby. That's 13.
Okay, so there is a corporation called Surco, Surco, that capital CO, so capital S, capital C, that has a plant slash office kind of outside of town, little ways, and he was working on a new wing for it, and an I-beam collapsed, clocked the back of his head, and continued to push down and killed him.
Okay. I think Asher is gonna kind of look at Rhiannon. Does Rhiannon know this? What do you think?
Rhiannon was coming from a Christmas party, was
Cool.
interrupted, and probably even if she had not been like having plans tonight, she probably would not know.
Cool. I think Asher is suddenly very uncomfortable because they have no idea how to do this. And they just kind of go, yeah, cool. You were at work and everything was normal. It was a good day at work.
Henry is going to text Asher, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Like, where is Henry currently?
I assume that Henry was kind of, by like Asher approached Marley. Henry's still at the other end of the aisle, kind of watching this, but he can't hear. So
okay.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, Rhiannon walks to the end of the aisle, loops her arm through Henry's, and is like, "Oh, honey, they have basketballs over here," and just like leads him into the area that she was in, which is within hearing distance.
So he says, work. I needed to tell Evan something.
Henry's going to kind of reach for a basketball to kind of like, not so subtly, just kind of over here.
I needed to tell Evan something about Surco. What was it?
Who's Evan?
Evan Scrooge. There's something about Sir. Shut up, Henry.
I didn't say anything.
Simply having a wonderful
Henry did not say anything. Henry didn't say anything.
So as you're having this chat, you see this man in a police uniform walk up. He very attractive, short black hair, like piercing blue eyes. He notices Rhiannon, kind of stops for a second, and then sees Rhiannon's arm through Henry's, and then kind of shakes it off and walks down the aisle a little bit. Hey, I need you guys to, kind of go somewhere else until we get the situation cleared. Okay.
Is there a problem?
Potentially, yeah. But let's, if you want to discuss it, we can go back over there. But can't be looking at basketballs right now.
Well, yeah. Yeah, understand. Officer, what was your name?
Claremont, Brian Claremont.
Claremont. Gotcha. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Just
But yeah, this guy, maybe just be calm, right? I mean,
Oh
I'm
no.
not trying to tell you how to do your job, but
We do, no, we're quite aware of the situation, and you see on his you see a badge, but you also see a Serco label, like a Serco tag on it as well.
Ooh.
He says, I'm chief of security at Serco. I'm not. We are aware of what this situation looks like, but we're still getting details.
Gotcha. So you're not really an officer.
Oh
Are
no
you?
no 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 not a no I'm just chief of security. Yeah yeah.
Oh yeah. So you don't really have any like legal authority here, do you?
No
No.
no, but
Okay.
we would greatly appreciate it if you would relocate. And you look down the
Yeah.
aisles and you see a couple more uh with guns, and
Asher is gonna do something real crazy.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
'tis the season.
Asher is going to uh let's see, which one is the less Looney Tunes version of this?
Don't do that
gonna-
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the other one.
Okay,
I
good.
am going to push Marley into the shopping cart that Rhiannon has
Okay.
and grab it and take off running.
Grab, what is it? The shopping cart?
The shopping cart with Marley in it.
Okay. Okay, roll what act under pressure, I guess. Act under insanity is what we'll call it.
Can I help by at the same time this is happening, like just kind of falling into Claremont? Just like
Sure.
hold on.
Hold on. I need the help.
I need
Oh no,
help.
you don't.
Help, please.
It's a 2, so I don't do any help, and I also assume that I expose myself to trouble or danger.
Asher, what you got? Asher,
Oh no.
come on, let's make this thing fall apart immediately. Another 2. Okay. Simply having a wonderful Christmas
Okay.
time.
Playing over the loudspeaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no no no
just-
no Henry, you get nothing. You get nothing right now. I get to play. So
Oh, no. Put my
Asher,
dice down.
yeah. Asher, this
Put
is
my
not
dice down.
your
Take a bite.
just take a bite. Take a bite. Asher, this is not your usual MO. So you get the order wrong. You just push the basket into Marley. Marley falls down. And then Claremont gets a little startled, pulls his gun out as Rhiannon goes to like grabs his arm, which causes him to instinctively pull the trigger out of panic and shoots Asher in the leg for 2 harm. Simply having a wonderful Christmas. At this point, all of the guards come in and start dragging you out of the aisle. They go to try to help Marley up, but it's very like hesitant, but Marley's fine. He's not hurt. Duh. I mean, so what are you doing? What are you doing? What is this? Why are you people insane? What is your problem?
Shit. Fuck. Damn it.
Insane! You just shot someone.
I didn't mean to. She grabbed my arm.
God damn it! Fuck!
Good Lord, what is
I'm
wrong
dialing
with
911. I am like on the phone, like trying to get 911 up.
Don't. Oh my God.
We're gonna get the real authorities here.
Yeah, good. Get them here. We have jurisdiction to be here. This is our problem.
You just shot an unarmed person.
In a store full of unarmed people.
You just tried to grab my gun.
I just
No.
tripped. I just tripped.
You tripped
I
standing
fell in.
still?
Tripped.
You tripped standing still?
Have
It
you seen these
happens more
heels?
than you think.
Yes, I have seen those heels before, actually. Doesn't have anything to do with anything.
You better hope you got a good lawyer.
You better hope. He just walks away. Fucking, oh my God.
Ow, 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 ow.
Okay. Let's get an ambulance here.
They've already called. He as he's walking by, one of the other guards is like, get an ambulance and don't let them leave. You know, shoot them if you have to. We're already shooting people. That's fine. Go ahead.
Oh God.
Like,
did it go that drastic that quickly?
I
Sorry,
hang up
I'm
911 and I just sit down in the aisle next to Asher. I'm sorry. I was out. I didn't bring the first aid.
No, I'm sorry.
Asking you if you're okay is a dumb question right now.
I thought it would be a good
Jesus.
idea. I thought we could get him out of there. I don't
Hey,
think...
Asher, just shh. We're gonna play this one by the book, and by the book, I think we're gonna need a lawyer.
Okay. I'm sorry, Henry.
Marley's sitting there too. He's like, what the shit, y'all? What is, why? Why would you do that? Why did you hit me with your cart?
Are the Circo guys far away?
They're at the ends of the aisle. Yeah.
Okay.
And the aisle's fairly lengthy.
My guy, you're dead.
That's kind of rude. You can't just like threaten somebody like that.
No,
You died.
You died. I pull out my phone and I pull out the obituary and show him.
Huh.
Yeah.
That explains quite a bit, actually.
You're actually taking this pretty good.
Oh, well, you know, it's going to take a second to actually say, ah! Okay, no, we're back to good now. We're back to okay.
Okay, cool. Hey, if you could remember that thing that you wanted to tell Evan, like soon, that'd be great. Because we might not have much time.
I don't look. Okay. What's your name?
Asher.
Asher? You just hit me with a shopping cart and told me I'm dead. You're going to need to give me a fucking second. Okay?
No,
You're
sure.
going to need to. We can't just jump straight to that. This is kind of a big hurdle that we're jumping here to get to something maybe minor. Like, I'm dead.
I think I actually have something for this. And I pull a mint out of my purse and I'm like, I mean, it won't solve all your problems, but it might help calm you down.
The fresh maker.
I'm going to need all of you to back away from me, please, just a little bit. Okay, I just need a second, please. Okay, hold on.
Sure. I kind of drag myself back.
Help scoot Asher.
Is Asher still just like spurting blood?
Out of my leg? Yeah, probably.
Around this time, the ambulance shows up. They come down the aisle. They usher Asher outside of the aisle and then like start, bandaging their leg up and getting them situated. So you're fine. You're not bleeding out anymore. Hurts like the dickens. But you're good. You're good.
I give Marley some space and just stand up and hang out next to Henry and go, well, this holiday season is off to a great start.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. First gunshot wound of the season.
I mean, I guess.
Go ahead.
I guess we made it this far, so that's a positive. I think we're growing. We're doing better. Right?
I mean, it was kind of a low bar to clear.
Sure. So you
Guess we
really
should
don't go home for
probably.
Christmas, do you? Like you don't go home anymore? That's
I mean, sometimes it's just it's a whole lot. You know, there's a lot of questions. Like, what are you doing with your
you
life?
Sure.
Why
I
don't you ever,
understand.
you know, what happened that one time, and why won't you talk about it?
Claremont walks back up. You, ma'am, can I speak to you for a second? Over here.
Me,
You.
Rhiannon is my name.
Rhiannon, nice to meet you. Brian, can I speak to you over here, please?
Sure.
I think Henry's just gonna watch this, but just like eagle-eyed, and because he's ready to just pop in at any moment and be like, "I'm sorry, sir, she needs her attorney present."
What are you all doing here?
Well, up until 7 minutes ago, I was shopping.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
I had a
You
cart
all
and
walked. You had a car, and you all walked straight in here and walked straight to him. What are you all doing here?
looking for basketballs.
That's not true at all. What were
And
you doing?
you're
Look,
not a
look.
cop.
I know, but this is partially our responsibility, so we need to know why you're looking at him. And you are looking at him. You're here to look at him. You are here to study him. Why him? How did you find out about this?
What's partially your responsibility? Him?
Because
Is he partially your
because he
responsibility?
died at our location.
How?
I-beam, back of the head.
I love that he says it like everybody knows I-beam back of the head is a common death.
So this man died
Yes.
at your facility
Mm-hmm.
because of shoddy craftsmanship, and you're trying to keep that under wraps?
No. No, we're just trying to find out why he's walking around. It's not about keeping anything under wraps. If we were keeping it under wraps, we'd just shut the doors and, either killed everyone in here or kicked everyone out. It's not about keeping it under wraps. Like, too many people have seen this at this point to keep it under wraps. Most curious thing about this, A, the dead man shopping for basketballs. B, the three of you showing up to, I don't know, with him. Like, what is your plan here?
I think you're giving us more credit than we deserve by saying we have a plan. Just call us curious.
Is that your boyfriend over there?
Does it matter?
Maybe.
Maybe why?
Well, if it's not, I was going to buy you a drink.
After shooting my friend?
Well, there was no time to do it before. Come on, one drink.
Let's clear this situation, and then we'll talk.
Okay. At this point, another one comes up to him and whispers in his ear. He's like, okay, wait, what do you mean he's talking about Serco? Why is he talking about Serco? Excuse me, just a moment. Let me go figure this out. He walks down the aisle with Marley. And just kind of, I guess y'all are still there, so he just kind of sits down with him. What is it about Serco that you need to tell Evan? Scrooge. He says, oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Something about the charity collectors? Why is that coming to mind? And Claremont said, the charity collectors. the ones that go out and gather donations for the homeless shelters? He's like, yeah, something about them. And they just look at each other for a second. They both kind of like cocker spaniel, cock-headed it, like, what? It's like, okay, well, if I bring him here, will that help? Maybe. Marley's like, I don't know, maybe. Give it a shot, I guess. I don't know. I'm dead. He's like, okay, yeah, all right, 1 second. So he comes back down, past Sasher, past Henry, comes back up to you, Rhiannon. This is weird. This is all very, very weird.
Usually is.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta make a phone call real quick. Hold on. He's like, no, I'm just gonna get them to it. Hey, Trey, call Evan Scrooge. Do you know him? Yeah. Good. Call him, get him to come up here, please. Just real quick. We just need to talk to him. It's not bad. Don't panic him or anything. Just get him up here.
I'm gonna lean over to everyone and be like, last time he said it wasn't bad, he shot one of us.
While this is happening,
Sure.
I'm assuming I can hear this. Yes?
Yeah, he's not whispering. He's not trying to keep anything secret.
Okay, I would like to use my net friends move to see if I can get Scrooge's contact information.
Okay.
And get him more information than what these Serco guys are going to give him.
Okay.
Let's see.
Come on, 2.
Oh, that's not bad. That's 8.
8? Okay.
They're prepared to help, but it's either going to take some time or I'm going to have to do part of it myself.
Okay. So how are you doing this?
So I'm going to pop into the Nightfallers Discord server, specifically the channel for local Nightfallers. And I want to just say, hey, weird question, but does anybody know Evan Scrooge and have his phone number or email address or something? He might be connected to something that's going down at O'Patrick's sporting goods store, something weird, something Nightfallery. And just send that out.
You see a few chats pop up in succession. Like, you mean the dead guy? Yeah, that's what I heard. Heard there's a dead guy at O'Patrick's. What does he have anything to do with the dead guy? I don't know. Maybe he killed him. No, he got killed at work. And then they kind of go on and on and on and on for a second. And then one guy's like, yeah, hold on 1 second. And then about 30 seconds later, they're like, okay, well, I found out where he lives. I couldn't find his phone number. It was unlisted. So I'll give you the address.
Cool. That's a start. Thank you. So I'm going to start trying to, if there's like a online yellow pages or see if maybe there's a way to cross-reference like Serco's employee listing with his mailing address. Like, I'm just gonna kind of start doing the super specific Googling that you do when you're trying to find that one Tumblr post that you saw 4 years ago.
Yep.
I'm doing that, but using his name, his mailing address, and Serco as
never did find it.
So that's what Asher's doing right now is furiously.
Okay. Do you want to give me a separate roll for that?
I absolutely can. It says that it's either going to take some time or I'm going to have to do part of it myself. So this is
okay. Well, this could be you taking time then. Yeah. We'll call it that. That works. Yeah. So
meanwhile, Asher's just getting random texts from Rhiannon that are like, Christmas monsters, Hanukkah monsters, seasonally appropriate monsters.
Menorah monsters.
Non-denominational
just-
winter holiday monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Just making all of these messages go away while they're furiously Googling.
or as they call them,
Yep.
the non-Domster monsters is what they call them.
Oh no.
Can I investigate a mystery? And honestly, all I'm trying to do is really just get a good look at Marley and see, like, is there any like telltale signs of like anything Henry's ever come up against?
Go for it.
Like,
Yeah.
undead wise. That's gonna be. I'll get to add sharp. It's gonna be an 8.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask the question, which is, what sort of creature is it?
He just looks like a dude. He looks like a very confused dead guy.
Okay.
He's like looking at you as you're looking at him. He's like, "What's
But
your name?"
knowing that like
Oh.
his head was basically crushed, like I'm assuming this was not an open casket funeral.
No, it was not. Mm-mm.
Okay, and he's not like wearing the clothes they would have put his body in. Like this looks like he might be a ghost.
Maybe.
Okay, well, in Henry's taxonomy, I think it will qualify as
Absolutely.
even if it is a semi-corporeal being,
Mhm.
still qualifies as a ghost. I'm gonna
He's
write that down in the notebook.
He notices
Henry
you.
pulls out a notebook and writes, "Ghost question mark."
Ghost question mark. He notices you looking, and he's like, "Well, what's your name?"
Henry. I guess we didn't properly meet before everything kind of just went down.
Yeah, I mean it's not uncommon that you get hit with a shopping cart before you get the name, but it's a weird situation.
It happens more likely than you think with shopping carts. Can't trust them.
What are you writing down?
Just kind of the details of the situation. I mean, I think it's pretty clear that we've probably got a lawsuit on our hands, and Serco is probably going to end up footing the bill, and they've probably got some fancy defense attorneys. But I mean, one of their employees did shoot my friend.
He smirks at you. He's like, that's what you're writing down. You're writing down stuff about a lawsuit, huh?
Well, just details. I mean,
all right, look, Henry.
Sounds like you.
I'm dead.
What did he say?
I'm dead. I'm
Okay.
I'm so you don't really have to keep any secrets from me. Like life's greatest secret has been revealed to me, and I'm sitting on the floor of an O'Patrick's shopping for a basketball that I'll never be able to give my son. So the less people bullshit me in this situation, the better I'm going to handle it.
Well, in that case, Mr. Marley, I'd like to thank you for your cooperation into really revealing the truth behind the world. So I'm just going to level with you. Do you think you were murdered?
No, it was a couple of clumsy fucks above me that dropped the I-beam. They were trying to, it was being lowered, and they were trying to steady it. And
yeah,
I don't know why I know that. Why did I know that? Why did I know that? I wasn't supposed.
What do you think of your? What do you think of your former employer here?
Serco?
Yeah.
Well, like any employer, you got some good, you got some bad. Yeah, you got some that are complete pieces of shit, in a lot of corporations, and there's
What
some
about that
definite.
Scrooge guy?
He's fine. He's an asshole, but he's okay.
Hmm.
Like he's an asshole, but he doesn't work for Serco.
Oh, he doesn't.
No, I just
Okay.
for some reason needed to talk to him about the charity collectors.
How do you know him?
Who I think are up to something. Man, these questions are kind of unveiling a lot of what I don't actually know that I thought I know. I don't know how I know him. I know the charity collectors, and something. Is it because of Spirits? He's going
Henry's
to be
going to lean into this.
he's going to be visited by 3 spirits.
3 spirits.
3.
Do you know where he is?
He's usually at home. Doesn't do much.
Huh. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I might come back with more questions.
Oh,
I'm going to leave you.
Oh,
Don't.
I mean, you can, but I just got to process what's happening now first. This is going to take a second.
Sure. Do you think that you're a ghost?
Oh. He smacks the ground he's sitting on. He's like, takes a second. Puts his hand through the floor. He's like, oh.
Oh. Henry's going to write down.
Yeah, write that down. Oh.
Huh.
Okay. So I can.
Okay.
But then he takes his hand and he grabs the basketball again and dribbles it. Concentrates for a second, puts his hand back through the floor. They go, what?
Huh. Okay. Well, thank you for your forthrightness.
Yeah, I'll be right here. I'm just gonna sit.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to some people.
Patrick Swayze handled this a lot better than I did, I think.
Okay, well, we'll try and see if we can find you some clay and a wheel.
It's aisle 12 down there
in the sporting goods store.
Yeah, they have skeet shooting, so they just kind of try to expand a little bit into the pottery department.
Yeah, make your own skeets to shoot.
Mm-hmm. It's called the skeet section.
Skeet.
It's located from the window to the wall.
From the window to the wall. Skeet.
I hate myself.
Skeet. Don't. No, this is wonderful holiday cheer right here.
Wow. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, we can't top it. Okay, I'm gonna go over and talk to tell Rhiannon and Asher about. So he's definitely a ghost. He's got a solid amount of control over his corporeality, for lack of a better term. But 100% a ghost. I think he's grappling with it. I think he knows that he is a ghost. Still has some freakouts. Apparently, Scrooge, that Evan guy, is going to be visited by 3 spirits. Now, I thought that was a little bit of an odd terminology because who often says spirits? Most people say ghost or something like that. But, so that's what I got. What do y'all have?
You peek back down the aisle and you see where he was sitting. He's sunk into the ground and his head's just above the floor looking around like, what the fuck, man?
Can we do something about that?
I kind of think we're done with him.
I think I'm gonna kind of scoot, carefully over to where he is. Hey, Mr. Marley. I reckon if you want to go find Scrooge yourself, you probably can now. Nothing's keeping you here, right?
I don't. Well, no, that's true. I definitely don't need to buy a basketball because I don't even have my wallet.
Hey,
but I think, well, yeah.
If you tell me how to get in touch with your family, I can get Thomas that basketball.
Why would you do that?
It's a nice thing to do. It's Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me try to remember where they are. I have the faces, I have the names, I just don't have I don't have the address or the phone number.
I can figure it out.
Well, her name's Belle.
Okay. That's
No.
enough to go on.
No, that was Scrooge's. No, that was Scrooge's. What is my wife's name? Well, it is all starting to slip.
You don't have to stay here if you don't want to.
I'm not sure where to go at this point. Like, the whole like moving on thing, is that a trigger you pull? Is that like okay, what do you do? What how does that work?
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
My guess should be better because I'm actually dead,
Sure.
It's like some kind of chains are holding me to this world,
Sure.
Andrew, stop ruining story time.
I'm just really appreciating the references.
I love it. I think I'll also just kind of look at my Google search results again and go, hey, you're starting to remember stuff about Evan Scrooge, right? Or think of stuff. You happen to know his phone number?
836-2479. What the fuck, man?
I'm already texting.
What? Is this that whole unfinished business thing that's happening?
Maybe that's kind of what I've been leaning toward. I've been kind of trying to, help if I can. I mean, we kind of deal with this weird stuff a lot, and so I'm just working with the best knowledge I have, and if I can help with like making you feel like you don't have to stay, and maybe offering to get your son a basketball, maybe it'll help to
Amanda.
make you feel better. And
my wife's name is Amanda. My son's name is Michael. Yeah. It ain't all gone yet. Good.
I make a note and go, I'll figure it out.
Thanks.
And then I immediately fire off a text to the phone number that Marley gave me. I'm going to spend a little bit of time drafting it because Asher does not do well with communication. So all that to say, if you want to cut over to somebody else, you can.
Sure. So Claremont comes back over to Rhiannon. So yeah, Scrooge is on his way. I don't know why I'm telling you.
Possibly because when you take me out for a drink later, you don't want to talk about work.
That's true. Let's just get all that out of the way now. Yeah.
So, Evan, is related to all of this how?
No idea. Marley says something about or charity collectors, but I don't know what they have to do with Evan.
You had his number and contact information?
Well, I mean, it's a small town. Trey knows him. Trey actually knows Evan. He's done business with him before.
And he's on his way.
Supposed to be. He's supposed to be here. Well, he should have been here by now, actually.
Oh, only one Uber driver in town. Not much you can do about that.
Well, he has a car.
Lots of reindeer out tonight.
What?
Nothing.
Why are there reindeer here? There's not supposed to be what? Okay, look. Trey. Go to his house. See if he's there. Like, I'm starting to think something's wrong. Very wrong. Because I don't know what's happening yet. And that's the best thing to do when you don't know what's happening and you're panicking, is to think something's wrong. So go just check and see. Call me. Thank you, Trey.
The text that I have just sent to Scrooge says, Evan, you don't know me. Marley is a ghost and said he needed to tell you something about the charity collectors and Circo. They're here and they're acting super shady. Be careful.
I love that took so many drafts.
Dear sir or madam, I write to you in the year of our Lord, 2020 something. No response. No read receipt. No, nothing.
If nobody stops me, I'm going to try calling.
Okay. I mean, no one knows you're doing it right now, so.
Yeah, okay.
And just to distract from the call further, I'm going to attempt to manipulate Claremont into maybe revealing more information.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. That's an 11. So on a 10 plus, they will do it for the reason I gave them. If I ask too much, they'll tell you the minimum it would take for them to do it. So basically, following the line of like, you're going to tell me everything now, because when you take me out for drinks later, you don't want to talk about work. It's like, why don't you tell me everything you know? So we just clear the air now, and then we can work together.
Marley died. Now he's in this aisle talking about the charity collectors and Evan Scrooge, and needing to say something to Evan Scrooge. Doesn't remember what it is. God, I feel so bad for his kid, man. Like, I know what it's like to lose a parent. My mom died when I was younger. I never really had time to start a family of my own because I work all the time. Anyway, oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's I work. I work and I work. So.
And how did a Circo security guard get wrapped up in the paranormal?
The higher ups in Circo have this weird idea that we control everything. It's that corporate what do you call it? Corporate cockiness. This godlike complex where they think that, anything that happens inside of Circo walls is dealt with by Circo, and we can keep it out of the limelight and keep it out of the public eye, but this is not one of those things. I'm sure it's all over social media by now, at least in this area. I don't know if it'll make big news yet, but
I will put my hand on his bicep and say,
it's a beefy one. It's a pretty good one. It's a decent bicep. Yeah.
Yep. Just a little.
Just a.
Yeah, and I'll just say, Brian, in the if we're being honest, my friends and I, this is weirdly what we do. So maybe if you gave us a little bit of space, we could actually help, and maybe you could go home a little early tonight and not work and work and work.
Kind of squinch at you a little bit. Says, not entirely sure what you're talking about, but I trust you enough. He looks over at his group. Hey, boys, come here. These three, help them with whatever they need. No hesitation. Don't ask me any questions. If they ask you something, just if you can help them, do it. If you
And
can't,
no more shooting us. Thanks.
well, no more grabbing anyone's arm that has a gun in it.
I just take my hand off of his bicep.
Yeah. I mean, you can touch that. You can touch that gun if you want to.
Also, I'd like to point out that I think when Henry sees all this, he's probably got a basketball in his hands, and it's slowly or he's got some ball that he just inadvertently picked up at the sporting goods, and it's just like slowly.
You are not crushing a basketball with your bare hand, Henry.
Let it happen.
You get past that mountain right now. All right.
That's how weird it is. Normally, Henry's strength, 0.
What happens is you squeeze it and it slips out of your hand and bounces off of your head. Yeah, and then it bounces on the floor.
Too hard.
Yep.
I think if I'm hearing this and I'm on the phone as it's presumably ringing out.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to go, hey, has Trey left yet?
Yeah, he's been gone. And then the voicemail picks up. Scrooge, leave a message. Beep.
Hey, it's the person who texted you. If shit's bad, can you call this number back? We want to help. Okay, bye.
Less awkward than some of the voicemails I've left.
Mm-hmm. And I think, do any of you guys have like cars? Or did Trey just have the one?
No, we have cars. Yeah.
Cool. Maybe we should go to Evan's house. I feel like something is gonna happen.
I don't think we should do that until we know what we're dealing with. It's not safe. And you've already been shot and like nothing happened yet. Like that, you got shot before anything went down. So it's really probably crucial that we don't get at this point. Trey comes running in. He's not there. Brian says, what? What do you mean he's not there? We just talked to him. He said he was on his way. Yeah, I took the path from here to his house, the road he would have driven. There's not many of them. He's not there. What? Is his car there? Yeah, his car's there. His car's there. He's not. Okay, we're going. Y'all, you three stay here.
No, we gotta come with you.
You said you would help us.
Oh, don't fucking hell. All right, come on, let's go.
Asher's limping.
Marley's like, me too? Can I come?
Sure, man.
Sure.
It doesn't matter where you put me. I don't take up a lot of space, so just wherever you want me to sit, it's fine.
You can like coalesce in my lap if you want.
It's sweet, but with the little whispery voice, it's just a little on the side. Just a little on the
Listen, Asher
side.
is 100% out of pocket this episode. This is a
this is an awakening.
We're just going nuts.
Here's the thing, anyone else, it would be so creepy. But with Asher, it's almost just like so innocent.
Yeah,
just
it
fully,
is.
It
is
completely earnest.
It is.
Well, us, I guess.
So yeah, y'all end up taking about 3 cars.
One of them is just for Marley.
He can't. Well, that one's not moving because he can't drive. Claremont puts the 3 of you in with him. And the other ones take their car, and you quickly you get there. Go up to the door, knock. Evan, you there? And then you hear this sound, this twinkle, and then a flash of light, and and then Claremont busts through the door, breaks it open, goes, Evan runs up the stairs. Y'all follow?
Yeah. I mean, as best as I can, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, bust into his bedroom. He's sitting in his 4-poster bed, just looking like like a little crazy at the moment. Ron's like, where were you? What just happened? Evan's like, I just got taken away. I got visited. Spirit trying to get me to change my ways. Took me to show me some things from the past. Wasn't fun. Why are you in my house? Brian's.
Did it show you Bill?
Who are you?
I'm Asher.
That's Asher. I'm Henry. That's Rhiannon.
Gets real close to you, Asher. What do you know? What do you know louder?
I don't get much louder than this.
If you were speaking and no sound was coming into the microphone, that's impressive on a whole new level. I couldn't hear a word you were saying.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay.
I think it's gonna sound real weird, but you just were taken to the past, apparently. So we just talked to Marley, who's a ghost, and he said that Belle was your wife or something.
Marley's dead.
Yeah.
Marley's also probably here. Marley, are the stairs giving you trouble?
You look down the stairs.
He's figuring out the whole ghost thing.
It's one on, one through. One on, one through. I don't like this at all. This is stupid. One on, one through. Eventually he makes it up. Hey, buddy. And Scrooge just flies backwards, trips over the bed. Like,
told you.
What the fuck is happening right now?
Don't know.
Well, our understanding is that you're supposed to be visited by 3 spirits. Now, I don't know if Mr. Marley here constitutes a spirit. I'm still working on the classification for him.
No, I'm just a ghost.
Okay. And Henry,
I think a spirit is more of an embodiment of some kind of thing. It's so the spirits are not like individual people that have died and passed on. They're more ideas or feelings or theories, or I don't know what I'm talking about. Where is all of this coming from?
I don't know, but this is the most fascinating Christmas I've ever.
It's extremely fascinating. It's the first one I've been dead for real. Like,
yeah, I've never done that either.
Well, did the spirit hurt you or threaten you?
No, we just flew around for a bit, and then she showed me some things, and that was it.
Like what?
My past, my Belle, which you already know about, the person I used to be, the child of Dong. Room starts shaking.
Asher's gonna fully pull out a knife.
Asher is full fucking throttle on Christmas time. Like it's like
listen.
It's beginning to look like an ass kissing.
Different.
I've been shot in the leg and my filter is gone.
Once she spills blood, it's rage. It's pure rage.
She's ready to wreck the hall.
Yep. I love it. I love it.
Look, they always come prepared. Don't knock it.
So
Rhiannon didn't come prepared.
You look at the bed shaking and vibrating, and then on the sheet that's over it, you see a figure come up under the sheet, like pushing it up. A large figure. And then you see a hand reach out. It's got like a fur coat sleeve. And it yanks it off. And you see this like majestic looking bearded fellow. It's like, oh, that is much better. Oh, there's a lot more people than I thought there were going to be.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Who are you?
Hi.
People, I know you. You're Scrooge. Who are you 3?
I'm Henry.
Henry.
Rhiannon.
Rhiannon.
I'm Asher.
You're Asher.
You
Rhiannon.
were.
I know that name. Why do I know that name?
This Fleetwood Mac song. Maybe you've heard.
Oh, it's a certifiable bop.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. Oh, that I wish. Did Fleetwood Mac make any Christmas albums?
I don't know.
If they didn't, it's a tragedy. Now, sir, what type of entity do you think you would classify yourself as?
Oh, I am a spirit, and that's not the reason I know that name. I know that name for some other reason. But anyway, we'll go back to this. This is more important right now. I would be a spirit. I am I'm called the ghost of Christmas present. Not really a ghost, though. A ghost is more of a person that has died and turned into a spirit. I'm more of an idea or a meaning or some kind of deeper.
Hey, Marley, you were spot on. Good work.
Yeah, I know a lot of things now. Yeah.
So you were here to what exactly?
Oh, I got to take him for a second. We'll be right back. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone.
Asher falls flat on their face.
Look, I'm just going to speculate here. Nobody seems in danger other than when Asher got shot. Are we needed here?
I mean, it kind of seems like the real villain is corporate overreach, right?
Sure, that's always the villain, though.
Marley walks to the
That's a good
window
point.
and stares out the window. I know what it is.
What?
If Scrooge gets visited by that third spirit, he will change his ways completely. And then he will give those charity collectors money. A lot of money, and they will take that money and they will tear down the homeless shelters and build shopping malls on top of them. That's why I'm here.
Henry starts to flip through his notebook and he just turns up and goes, "What?"
I know. Why do I know?
Okay. Okay, wait. Solid plan. If all of the spirits are doing are taking you and showing you something and then bringing you right back, one of us just takes his place, poses as him. It stops the chain of events, right?
I don't think they're that stupid.
Well, maybe we don't aim for stupidity. We just aim for accident. I don't know.
What if one of us holds on to Scrooge the next time the spirit comes back? Then,
or you could just tell him now that you remember when he comes back.
Scrooge and the spirit pop back in. Oh, y'all are still here.
Yeah, you left like 3 minutes ago.
We've been gone for an hour.
Okay, time, spirits. Okay, great. Listen. Okay, let's talk about something. Scrooge, how do you feel about charity?
I think it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
Cool, keep thinking that.
Earn your money.
No, don't keep thinking that. Just everything's not black and white. There's gray areas. Charity.
Just make sure you do a proper audit of any charitable organizations that you decide to contribute money towards.
What are you people talking about? What are you talking about?
Marley, help, please.
Hey.
Yeah, Marley, tell him the thing.
Scrooge. Okay, so here's the Christmas present just leaves, didn't even say anything. just Irish goodbyes right in the middle of a conversation. Leaves like a glitter just kind of.
It's all on Henry's like left side of his face. Just the left side is just glitter.
Yeah.
It has somehow added to the Christmas outfit that Rhiannon previously had going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we look busted.
no.
Rhiannon looks awesome.
I was about to say, yeah, it lands perfectly and complements the shine of her dress. Ours just looks like we just got, sneezed on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right now, Claremont tells the rest of them, go downstairs, wait outside, make sure nobody comes in, watch the door. So it's just the four of you and Marley and Scrooge in the room. Marley begins to tell Scrooge, says, look, this isn't going to make a whole lot of sense, but this third spirit that's coming is going to change your ways forever. And you are going to do something that is going to oddly go against the person you are going to become, if that makes sense. No.
I start to reach for Asher's hand as he's talking.
Okay. He says, no, that doesn't make sense. Why are you here? You are dead. Why are you here? What is happening? And then as you're talking, darkness spreads on the floor, creeps up the walls. And then you see the walls fold down as if they were like a Christmas package. And then up over the top of the side, you see a large black figure hooded with a sickle, like huge, massive, start to descend and land on the newly formed, flattened space. Marley says, I think that's number 3 right there.
I want to ask questions, but I think I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought.
I am poised and ready to jump at and grab for Scrooge.
Yeah, I think Rhiannon and I are on the same brainwave. I hold her hand and I try to grab Scrooge's.
Okay, at this, the spirit starts to move towards Scrooge and put their hand out and stops. And looks at you all. Looks at Claremont. Turns his sickle right up into Claremont's chest.
Ooh.
And then pulls it right out. Slowly. Claremont just drops to the ground.
What the fuck did you do that for?
The other one was so happy and jolly.
He points at Scrooge. And starts to move towards Scrooge and grab his hand.
I've still got my hand on Scrooge's.
And this thing is towering at least 2 feet above you at this point, looking straight down at you.
Sure. I think Asher is not the type to throw themselves in front of someone, but I think Asher is going to just sort of like hug Scrooge. I think if I've got Rhiannon's hand in mine still, it's like up against my chest, and I've got my other hand around Scrooge's chest, and that's the most that I can think of to do is just cling to him and not make eye contact with this entity.
So it leans down and gets real close to your face. And you just feel this cold, not an emptiness, but this cold potential for understanding. Like this ghost this spirit, this entity, this being, whatever you want to call it, can show you things you don't want to see. And it puts its hand up. You see this bony, long finger. The whole hand is just extremely long.
I start to fumble behind me for Henry's hand.
I'm grabbing it.
And it touches you on the forehead, Asher. And everything just goes white. And you see the death of everyone in your online chats. Bring back Wash, all of the people you communicate with, all of your ties to the world of the supernatural that you have formed, your contacts, everyone that you have made friends with, they are all dead. You see Henry and Rhiannon in a burning car, on fire, dead. You're alive, though. You're alive to witness it all. You see all of the death, and you get to process it alone because everyone close to you dies. Every last person, every pet you ever buy, anyone that you get remotely close to perishes in an unnatural way. And then he pulls the finger away. And when your vision comes back, he points at Scrooge again and looks down at your hand.
What's so important about Scrooge?
Silence.
I squeeze Asher's hand.
If everyone I know is gonna die anyway, why don't you show Evan something that will make him want to help in a different way?
You hear Marley off to the side. It's not necessarily true that this is your future. These are things that may be, not things that are destined, but if you continue on the path that you are currently on without altering it, this may be what happens. And I feel like what the Spirit is trying to tell you is that if you don't let go, this is what happens. Whatever you saw.
I think on that, Henry's going to slowly come around and grab Asher's hand and just tell them, like, I think it's okay.
Evan, remember that capitalism is the real bad guy. I'm just gonna let go.
Do a thorough investigation of anyone you would.
Yeah, I know you told me this
monetarily.
already. Okay, all right, damn.
And I just hug Henry and sob.
They're gone.
I run over to Claremont on the ground. Is he dead? Dead?
Yeah.
Cool. This isn't good.
What do we do? This isn't a fire monster we can hit. This isn't a big scary stick bug. This is just fucking fear and death and Henry, I don't know what to do.
do what we always do. We stick together.
Okay. Rhiannon, you okay? I can't hear you. Are you okay?
No. No. It's Christmas.
I open up the hug with me and Henry.
Marley steps up
Marley,
a little
you
bit.
can
he's
get it
he's no I'm fine. I'm fine. I just wanted to say that this thing is not necessarily death and evil. It has a mission, it has a purpose. It's going to change Scrooge's life for the better. But in turn that will ruin several others. It's the whole train track dilemma, I guess.
But it killed that man.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty evil, I guess. Yeah. But I guess nothing is allowed to impede its progress.
Okay, but you said it's the train track dilemma, which is
Yeah.
always a false binary. You know what? You just build two tracks. So we make sure that when Scrooge acts on his changed life, he he picks the right track. He donates it to somewhere else. I don't know.
There is another option.
And
Kill Scrooge.
really?
Dude, we don't kill people. That's not what we do.
Oh, really? I thought that y'all just like went crazy. I thought y'all were like, this one over here is grabbing for guns and stuff. I thought that like people were about to get shot in the sporting goods store.
Honestly,
I
more
did
people
get
try to
shot
shoot
at a sporting
us.
goods
Yeah,
store.
you got shot in a sporting goods store. You did. You absolutely got shot in a sporting goods store. Okay, well then that's off the table. Let's not do that then. Let's not kill
Yeah,
Scrooge.
no. Oh, God.
Well, I wonder. I wonder. This is a wild shot, but let's give it a go. I'm gonna reach out to my net friends again. Be like, hey, this is a long shot, but anybody know anything about freezing bank accounts?
Love it.
Okay, give me a roll.
That's a 9. They're prepared to help, but it's either going to take some time or you're going to have to do part of it yourself.
So yeah,
I'm putting this in the main server, not
yeah.
just locals.
Sure. So yeah, people start like going, oh my God, there's just so many people talking about it. And you get a private message from Whisker Biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, what's the problem?
We kind of have some intel that somebody is going to donate a lot of money to some people that will end up doing a lot of destruction. And we're hoping that we can stop that from happening.
Who's the target?
Evan Scrooge.
But wait, do we need to target Scrooge or do we need to target the charity collector people?
It's quiet for a second. Pops back up. What's the organization?
It's charity collectors that are connected to Circo somehow.
Doop, doop. I'll take care of it.
Cool. Thanks.
Just give me about 30 minutes. Keep him busy until then.
Do my best.
Goes offline.
Wow. Well, I did something.
I mean, sounds like you did good. You stopped us from killing someone just because a ghost told us to.
I mean, I didn't
We
tell
still
you to
have
kill
to-
somebody. It was just
You told us we had to kill him.
I'm dead. It's all that's on my mind right now is just dead things. Like, seriously, it's rough over here.
My arms
We also
hurt.
have-
My neck hurts. Jesus Christ.
We also have to deal with those Circo guys downstairs because Brian's dead and we're the only people up here.
I was kind of hoping Claremont would have a ghost that would show up. That would have been kind of cool.
Oh, so now you don't know anything about ghosts.
Apparently not, man.
He knew about spirits and not ghosts.
He doesn't have any chains binding him to this plane of existence.
Yeah. Yeah. He didn't not realizing. See, he's my Hallmark Christmas character. You know, dead mom, always working. But he never got to the point where he wanted to fall in love, because if he would have lasted a little bit longer, there would have been something binding him to the. It was a whole plan. It was a whole Mario Lopez plan. It was just a whole.
To be fair, Rhiannon did not move to the small town from her big city job to close down the factory. If that had been the case,
we could
might have survived.
Well, but no, but he's the one meeting the down to earth. You know, he's the protagonist in the Hallmark movie.
Where's the Christmas tree farm?
That's where the monster is.
Look, the Brooks are quaint and lovely enough to be their own Christmas tree farm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true.
We're the kind of family that has like a Christmas tree in every like room of the house. Like
oh god, oh
yeah,
too much, too fucking much.
Each one has a different theme.
Hey,
yeah, but
matches
like,
the room. Oh god.
Yeah. But they're like tasteful themes. Like it's like more color schemes than like drunk Santas with swim trunks on.
Yeah, like this one is gold, and this one is like blue and silver, and
yes, and
they pop back into the room.
Just waiting for it.
Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh, I've learned so much today. I'm just going to do good in the world. Why are you still here? Go! It's Christmas. Go celebrate.
We want to celebrate with you.
Yeah.
What? Okay, well then let's go. We got to go shopping. We got to buy presents. We have to go check on little Tim. Is that his name?
Michael?
Dwarfish Danny? What's his name? I don't remember.
Thomas?
It's not.
You know what? Let's just
Tiny Thomas? Thomas is big.
Yeah.
Thomas is big. He's like big for his age. I don't remember the kid's name. Well, yeah, let's go. We got to go buy the big pig that's hanging in the shop window.
So we're gonna have a little bit of an issue just leaving the house. To be fair,
why is there a dead body in my floor?
That would
be why.
You saw the guy with the scythe.
No, I didn't see any. I didn't see that. What are you talking about?
Big scary guy with a
Yeah, he took me with him. I didn't see him murder anyone in the room.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Okay, well, I mean, what, you're just going to tell me that I'm supposed to believe it? There's 3 strange people in my house and a dead body on my floor and another ghost over there. I'm calling the cops. Gets his phone out, starts to dial 911.
Grab it.
Roll. I don't know. Act under pressure, maybe.
That is a 7. A worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay from the keeper.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I hate that.
Right. Right. Um. So you go to grab the phone and he struggles and he grabs you to try to push you off, and the momentum of both you all take you towards the window. And you crash through.
Okay. Oh,
Ash is pulling a Henry here at the injuries.
I know.
oh
right.
God, I am not the character to be doing this. Can I? Oh God, can I?
I'm just gonna run downstairs.
Well, I mean, you can react. They're not out and down. You see them go to the window, and they crash through, but they're not out. You see legs.
I would like to attempt to protect someone, but if you won't let me do that in this situation, then I will attempt to cast some magic. Which
I will allow you to protect someone. I will allow you to protect someone.
I will roll to help out.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay. I rolled a 9, so I protect them okay. Well, it depends on, I guess, what Henry rolled to help out.
5.
Okay.
I do absolutely nothing.
So I rolled a 9. I protect them okay, but they'll suffer some or all of. I suffer some of the harm.
So you're able to grab Asher and yank them back in as Scrooge reacts and grabs you, and you both 2 stories down.
God.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say it's a 4 harm situation.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm unstable.
I'm running, limping down the stairs.
Same. Try to get down the stairs.
Marley just drifts through.
Dick.
I think Asher is freaking out a little bit because of the vision of people dying, and is racing to Rhiannon, freaking out. Rhiannon.
Oh God. Ow.
You're like,
okay, I'm gonna call the ambulance again.
Well, the good thing is you suffered 4 harm. Scrooge suffered all of it. You landed on him.
No.
Scrooge is dead.
No,
Scrooge is dead to end with. This much is certain.
No.
We're gonna get arrested.
Oddly enough, as the rest of you get downstairs, you see the other guys talking to someone around the corner, and they look very distracted, very much like they don't really have any idea what's going on. And they just look very glazed over. And then around the corner, you see Boojum. Waves. Pulls back and is gone.
We gotta go.
I think we're gonna. Does anybody have the keys to one of those? Should we just call an Uber?
Call Dave.
You see one available. The 1 out of 1.
I book it.
Hurt leading the hurt. Asher's gonna help.
So you're all calling it to meet you in front of the house?
Nope. We're gonna walk a little bit.
That's a shame.
Walk a little ways.
Dave would have loved that.
Hey, Rhiannon.
Yeah. What?
Thanks.
Oh.
Thank you for grabbing me. And I'm real glad you're not dead.
Me too. I know it probably is a big question, but are you okay?
I don't know, man. You know what I want?
What?
A giant glass of eggnog with rum.
Well,
Hey,
um,
Asher.
Yeah.
I got some good news. Do you know Professor Willoughby?
Yeah.
He makes a huge batch of eggnog for the faculty party. He doesn't know that I know where he's keeping.
Fuck yes.
my roommate's already left for break, and I don't go home till tomorrow morning. And my party is basically shot. So, do you want to come over and we can try to cheer ourselves up with some holiday classics?
Emergency room first, then yes.
Sure.
Let's make sure you don't have like a punctured lung or something.
Didn't you get that bullet out of you?
Oh yeah, they did already.
Okay. Right.
And then
So-
you hear it. It's low, muffled, with the intensity of Gabriel's trumpets coming around the corner. Dave. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Credits.
We should.
That's it. What?
We should have walked.
We should have walked.
Yeah.
We should have
Yeah,
walked.
probably.
Moon is out. Spirits up.
Oh
Da, da,
God.
da. That's enough. See,
God, I hate that song.
Christmas time.
You've seen the theory about that
Oh, yeah.
song being witches, you know?
Oh yeah,
It's an occult ritual.
Yeah.
No.
Look at the lyric. Yeah, look at the lyrics.
And they're
Okay.
like, you know, like the moon is right. The sun. We're here tonight. And that's enough. And then someone walks into the room and they're like, simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
That's great. That is great.
Yeah, an appropriate song for an appropriate game.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you
something
all
that
for
was
joining me
wonderful.
tonight. We appreciate it. We love you all. Happy holidays. Celebrate, spread love and cheer. Hug somebody. That's always a good thing. We'll see you next time.
And God bless us, everyone.
Damn right.
Merry Christmas!